I'm super excited today to present to you what we've been working on the last year. It will be called the Integration Engine. It's a new module, a new add-on to the Flow product suite. All right, let's get started. We have a busy agenda with little time left before lunch. So the Novacura Flow Integration Engine will be an essential part of the suite together with process management and our low-code platform that you can utilize to make enterprise application integration. The advantages are immediately you have the advantages of being able to integrate your business systems to propagate events and activities that happen. You can integrate sources of master data so that they are always kept in sync. And you can even integrate with your customers or suppliers to automate business processes. As a long-term strategy, you can use the integration engine to publish services and data entities as RESTful APIs. And you can also automate mundane cross-system business processes. I will get back to that complex term, what that means. Okay, so the role of the integration engine that we have built. It will act as a facade for the ERP system by offering the possibility to create high-level business services that encapsulate complexity in the ERP, residing in the ERP. So it enables ERP systems to integrate with other business systems. You can also integrate systems that aren't RP or ERP systems. So for example, a CRM or an HRM, warehouse management system, etc. It helps you build a service-oriented architecture that you can use to modularize data entities and functionality. And it does this by executing regular or scheduled data exchanges between systems. And you can also monitor and manage your integration. So whenever they fail, you can restart them, etc. So it gives the administrator visibility on all executed integrations. And we know that is something that, that many of you have wished for some time. All right, moving forward. Here's a general overview of how you can describe the integration engine. It's an add-on to an existing flow server, to your existing flow server or flow servers. It manages and executes integration routines defined as low-code integration flows. So that would be technically machine workflows on the flow server. The integration engine workflows can be executed as web services that you call with JSON messages, or it can be scheduled jobs. The workflows connector steps are executed on the flow server. So everything is out of the box on your flow server. The integration engine is an add-on to that. And then there's the integration engine console that can be used to monitor integrations. Okay, so going back, we're not going to go into features, sorry for that, but happy to join the breakout session later this afternoon for features and demo and technical details. So let's look at one of the strengths of Flow, and that would be the ERP connectivity. It's the exact same capability when it comes to ERP connectivity that we use for the integration engine. So if you know that and you're happy with that, then rest assured it comes with the integration engine as well. So the Flow integration engine is not just another integration platform. It is dedicated to cooperate with ERP systems, and the platform was was by design prepared to expand ERP systems. So that's what we call deep ERP connectivity, where you can use data entities, services in your ERP without adding additional databases. We connect directly to the ERP that you have, as you know. And I think we will skip these about the dedicated ERP connectors, just briefly. Sorry. And as you know, we're compatible with various ERP systems. And here's a list of those. As you can see, something is making my computer a bit unhappy. I hope we can manage through the presentation. So in addition to all the ERPs that we connect to, we're also open to many other systems with our 50+ connectors to various systems and technologies. ERPs, industry-specific systems, systems around data-driven insight, office applications, but also hardware and software when it comes to, for example, barcode scanners, etc. And other integrations that simply rely on open interfaces such as REST or web services. So with those connectors to all the systems, with our ERP connectivity, these are the supported aspects of application integration that you can accomplish with the integration engine. It can be something inside or outside the organization. So for example, within your enterprise, it can be systems within the enterprise, or you can integrate with systems that are on your vendors or your customer's side in business-to-business scenarios. It can be regarding master data or transactions. So master data is like records of customers or products, for example. Transaction is like a work order or an invoice, a sales order, etc. The integrations can be event-driven or scheduled. So the event-driven ones are, for example, when calling an API. They can be point-to-point between two systems, or they can be across many systems. An example of multiple systems is typically HR onboarding. So, for example, when you onboard a new employee, the information about that employee needs to be propagated to many different departments and many systems, typically within an enterprise. All right, we've made a list of example integrations that we have stumbled upon together with you, our customers, and we have classified them into different classifications and produced a list that you can drill through as an inspirational tool, but also as a tool for us when giving advice to customers. So let's look at some additional use cases that you can use the integration engine for. You can connect to external devices and machines. So typically production robots or warehouse robots, barcode scanners, etc. For some larger enterprises, typically also enterprises that have bought up and have subsidiaries, they might have many different ERPs within the company or within the group. You can use the integration engine to integrate between those ERPs and propagating data up to the group headquarters or propagating down data to the subsidiary ERPs. I mentioned this, typically the HR employee onboarding integration that connects to many different systems. And something that you can do out of the box because we are the product flow as well, is that you can make integrations that involve user interactions, for example, when they go wrong, or if some data needs to be washed before it's transmitted further down the line. Here's an example of what I mean by that. Suppose that you have an external system sending you work orders and you receive them. And typically, often they look fine, and you can integrate them into your internal systems. But often, occasionally, there might come the messages might come with bad data. So, for example, typically a postal code that is incorrect or something like that. And that makes the message impossible to integrate in your internal system, and you need a human typically to look at that and correct the error. Then you can have the integration engine to quarantine that message, initiate a normal workflow that has user input and calls upon somebody to correct that information and save it, and then the integration is restarted and the correct information is entered in the internal system. This is something that you very often see in business-to-business integration scenarios around work orders or shipment orders, etc. Okay, and building on that knowledge and all the experience that we have from the past years with our customers, we are building a library of typical integration cases, and they will be available on our marketplace that we have mentioned already. All right, so let's head directly to the summary. The advantages of this flow integration engine is that it's a natural extension and multi-purposing of our successful low-code process automation software Flow that you already have. So it's something that you already have, and you can add on this integration engine to make enterprise application integration use cases. It uses our visual low-code design and our existing connectors, so it's easy to learn and fast to develop. And with industry as well as ERP-oriented pre-built integrations and templates through the marketplace, it will be fast to get started and it will yield short project times. So if you already have Flow as you have, it will leverage your technical and human investments. So a summarizing picture is that this makes your ERP open for a composable architecture where you have several business systems, ERP, CRM, HRM, PLM, whatever. You can build a foundational platform exposing services and data that you can use to innovate and build new applications. So that was the end of my presentation, and as Paul said earlier, we are launching this platform for ideas and feedback from the user community on ideas.novacura.com. So feel free to go there and submit your ideas or wishes when it comes to Flow in general and integration application integration in specifically. Thank you.